I'm just starting another walk, but unfortunately, look at the weather now, absolutely perfect. But there's rain on the way later on. So I'm going to catch the Torrenthorn lift up to and try and climb the Torrenthorn, which is an easy enough climb, but it's over a 2,000 foot ascent. So the lift is there's Leukerbad down there, and that just on the left hand side there is where I'm staying, about 50 yards away. Some German walkers, then really not all that sociable. Maybe it's too early in the morning. This is the lift. I guess here they're getting ready for the ski season. I appear to be the only hiker on this. All the rest just, I think, well, I don't know where they were going. Some went up to the restaurant and, well, I don't know, but I'm not too pleased because I had to jump over an electrified fence. Obviously they don't want me to come up here. So, and I got electrocuted. Right, but there's the first warning signs of that it's going to cloud over, so I'm going to make the best of this. And once it clouds over, I'll call it a day and start my descent. But I have paid for a return ticket. I think these Swiss cattle are friendly enough, but they certainly look healthy enough. This ascent track here, obviously just used for construction machinery, and there might have been another authorised path going from the lift station, but I couldn't spot it. I should maybe have hung on a bit and watched where some of the other people were going, but as I say, they headed up to the restaurant. You can see I've been going for maybe, well, I left the lift station over 20 minutes ago, so I haven't covered much ground, but I'll carry on going and just take it really steady, because I've got the altitude that's kind of affecting me. There are the clouds forming up there, so I might as well make the best of it while I can. And I think that's not that mountain over there isn't the Matterhorn. I think it looks like the Matterhorn from here, but I think it's yeah, of course I can't focus in on them. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, that I think that's the Wieshorn. Yeah, the Wieshorn. About as high as the Matterhorn, or nearly as high. Well, I'm not sure, but okay, so yeah, I'm the only one walking up here. I mean, it's great scenery, but I think that I should have been told that all this is closed off, but I'm kind of and look at this huge structure ahead. So everything here is laid on for the winters. That's where they make their money. And of course the Swiss, I think tourism is their #1 earner. So these colossal structures, which really disfigure the mountain scenery, are laid on for the skiing season. And that down there is the Rhone Valley. Yeah, so I'm about, well, maybe 7,000 or 8,000 feet above that. Luckily I didn't have to climb it. Look at this colossal structure here, Hotel Torrenthorn. This is mountain goats, but of course they're not wild goats. I think they take over in the off season. Yeah, they look safe enough, because they butt you with your horns. You're in a hospital case. appear to be making some progress, although it doesn't look that I haven't gone that high up. There's the lift station, there's the Torrenthorn Hotel, and over there is, well, it was actually only a 700-foot ascent, so it wasn't really, yeah, let's see, yeah, those are the official summits for the Torrenthorn, but rock climbing is required, but that's the one with the can I focus in on it? I don't know if I can see a cross on the top, somewhere up there. Yeah, maybe not. So but magnificent scenery, of course, and of course on this rough track here, there's the Torrenthorn up there. It's a heck of a long way to go, but I think it's a straightforward ascent. And unfortunately, I only got a small bottle of water with me. I really should have made a mistake. Oh, yeah, just see if I can focus on that one there. Now that's, I think, that's the Torrenthorn, and that over there, I believe, I can't be sure. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. It's the Matterhorn, I think. Can't see any other. I don't think the Matterhorn shows up too well from this angle. The Torrenthorn looks far more spectacular. Of course, those cable tow bar are in the way, but look at that. That's a spectacular mountain there, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm the only one up here, so it's all apparently closed off. Yeah, I'd have thought there should have been notifications. I should have been told. Yeah, they don't bother with hikers, I don't think. Everyone just, yeah. Okay, that's the Torrenthorn, yeah. And I think the Matterhorn, yeah, I don't know. You can't quite pick it out. It's somewhere over there. But that mountain there, which I thought was the Matterhorn, is actually the Dent Blanche. And it looks like there's a cloud on it right now. The Torrenthorn is clear. But, okay, so, well, maybe I've ascended close to 1,000 feet. So I'm nearly halfway up to the top, but I'm kind of a little bit worried because, they say the forecast isn't too, there's the Rhone Valley. The forecast isn't too good, and all this is kind of, I can't see any of the hikers at all. I like being, for the safety reason, if nothing else, I like to be where there's hikers when I'm kind of climbing these kind of mountains. I'll go to that structure there and make a decision. It's the upper lift station, that structure there, and an electrified fence around it, so keep the goats and cattle out. And this is where that construction track seems to end. Yeah, it's all really disfigured, but of course it's for the skiers when this is plastered with snow. All this is virgin snow. Now, what's that sign there? It says Torrent Alp. Well, I think it's just for the Swiss. Alright, it's signs for the ski slopes. It's not for hiking tracks, so I can't see too much of a sign of a footpath or any footpath signs here, so I think that kind of like there's where I wanted to go, up there, the top of that ridge. So, yeah, so obviously there's no hikers on this track because, yeah, it doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, they're gonna, because my eyesight's no good. Let's have a look. Can I spot them? Yeah, so there's the footpath to the summit, which I'm almost certain I won't go up because I didn't bring enough water with me for a start. But I won't be losing too much height. I have an idea I can get across there and then traverse across to that point there. Yeah, so I'll carry on going a bit, and then what I'll do, I'll descend down the authorised footpath, and that should lead back to that hut, and then yeah. They're only 150 feet above me, I would say. Look how easy I can focus in on them. And then no hurry, I think they're, yeah, that's, I think well, I'll go up to that ridge. There's no guy there. I'm finally on the official footpath, and there's the that upper ski station there, down there. So yeah, maybe I'm about 200 feet above that. And the other lift doesn't seem far away, but it's taken an hour and a half to get here. But unfortunately, yeah, it's missed. And I'll carry on going. It's too early to return to the lift. It's, you know, the last lift goes at 5 o'clock, and it's only 11. It's not even 11:30 yet. So yeah, I won't get lost on this footpath coming down. So yeah, no problem. Okay, there's the lift station. This really clear, nice footpath. Doesn't appear to go up too steep, but look at that fantastic scenery. I'm on top of a ridge here. So I'm glad I came up this little bit rather than turn back. Yeah, so there, that mist may clear, it might just be patchy mist. I am gaining height. There's the upper lift station for the skiers, not open of course in the summer. But there's the ridge up there. It appears to be within striking distance. I'll see how it goes. It's not really a steep footpath. Yeah, so the mist is coming down. But I'm hoping it clears sufficiently that I'll get a view from the top, because I think I'm within striking distance now. Okay, well, I'm still hoping the mist will clear for that view. But that's the first alpine footpath sign I've seen on this footpath. Which, well, you might need them at this point, because there are some hefty crags just down there somewhere. Yeah, the top can't be too far away. There's the Torrenthorn terror fog encroaching on this summit. And there's the actual summit of the Torrenthorn there. Still some distance to go, but very easy walking by the look of it. And, well, I'm trying to spot those walkers. But I think, is that walkers up there on the topmost summit? Or is it just summit cairn? There's probably the cross on the top. But this side looks fairly clear for the moment. Stones. And they're the walkers over there. Yeah, we've been on the way down. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Surely. Yeah. Let's see over there. So we're going to turn down that the top of that little rise. Plenty of cairn stones here. Yeah. Where the tracks are low enough. And I think there is a couple of walkers still at the top there. gods have been with me. I nearly turned back until I spotted those walkers and decided to carry on. But there's the adjoining valley down there, going straight down to the Rhone, which is what, I don't know, 8,000 maybe, 8,000 feet below. Right. Okay, so yeah, I think this trail is popular with mountain bikers, but it must be rough though, because you've got to carry the mountain bike up to the top here. Yeah. I'll repeat, the gods have been with me. Look at that. It's worth coming. Well, if I don't get, if the rain comes down and falls with rain for the rest of the time here, it won't be a wasted journey. This, but obviously you don't climb the Torrenthorn from that side. Yeah, you're looking at, yeah, proper alpine climbs, ropes and everything. And over there, I think it's slightly in cloud, is the Torrenthorn, I think. It's the highest mountain. It's over 14,000 feet high. Yeah, my eyesight. I have to take my glasses off, otherwise I can't focus. Yeah, but there's an interesting point down there, that glacier as well. Yeah, it shows how high up we are. And that's a nice glissading slope down there, or I guess, or maybe not if it's pure ice. No, you lose control. Right, so there, I think that's the Torrenthorn there. Right over there, but it's in cloud. I'd say over 14,000 feet high. Great panorama from up here. Well worth coming up. Yeah, I say, I'll repeat it. The gods are with me, and I kind of got like a second wind. A second wind. Yeah. Now over there, you can see those high Swiss Alps, largely in cloud. Now those look like cotton wool clouds from here, but they probably might be lightning storms if you're on the mountain itself. Yeah, fantastic. There's the cross that adorns the summit, and dare I look over here. I just heard a rockfall, which is a constant feature of the Swiss Alps rockfalls. It makes climbing on these type of mountains, right directly in front, dangerous. Much easier on the descent. I'm at the turn-off point here, and there's the clearly defined ridge track going down to the lift station. And now there's an alternative descent there, but those days are over for me. I think yeah, plenty of rock scrambling on the first section, and then you can go down that ridge there, which I don't think is any real problem. Yeah, okay. And that was the crux of this climb, a quite steep 500-foot ascent up to the ridge. And it zigzags up there, but still, it's quite steep. And yeah, so there's the lift station down there, and they often don't seem to get any closer. Half an hour from now, maybe it might look a little bit closer. And there's the there's the path going along the ridge. Excellente. Filming from the same spot. That looks like an excellent slope for scree running down there. That would have saved it. Well, I'd have been down there in 10 minutes. Down to that, yeah. Oh, there's a little truck parked down there. Some workers. Yeah, okay, this is where I joined the official footpath. From that, I went up the track where that truck's going down. And then I thought I'd come to the end of, came to a full stop, but actually there is a track marked on the map, and there it is, it comes out right here. Yeah, at this point right here. Yeah, you can see the kind of little bit of soil erosion there. So, yeah, so I should be back in the lift station, well, in less than an hour from now. So I've got plenty of time. I think most of those walkers that left that lift station, most of them were going down there towards the other lift. A nice gentle downhill walk to the other lift. Yeah, so it wasn't nothing strenuous. That's why they didn't seem to take too much notice of me when I wanted to know which way to go to the Torrenthorn. I have to say the forecast wasn't accurate. This is an excellent day for walking. There's the upper lift, chairlift station, going down to the main lift there down there. Well, no, down to Torrent Hotel, I think. Yeah, okay. Look, so that's an interesting spire in the distance there. That harder rock. That well, the rest of the rock around it eroded away. But this kind of makes a little change. This is a far more interesting ascent route than going up the construction traffic track there, which services these lift stations. Yeah, almost down to the same level as the Torrent Hotel, and I think the main lift looks somewhat closer. But there's a hardy soul up there. I don't know if you probably can't see him. But he's a hang glider. So they're adventurous types, and they can certainly get a good view of the Alps. Yeah, that's the official ascent route. And instead I went up that track past the hotel and up to the upper lift there. But as I say, all's well that ends well, and it's been an excellent day's outing. I'm back on the construction track, and I'll say one thing I'll say for the construction track: it's a nice gradual ascent, and there's a nice little waterhole for the cattle. Now there's no signpost here. That goes up to the ridge there, and then way up there, right, long way up. It's about a 2,500 foot ascent from the lift, I think. Well, just a few minutes now from the lift station. Those are the first hikers. I don't know if they're climbing to the top, but they won't have enough time to back down again unless they're super fit. And they're going to go descend all the way down to Leukerbad. And back down into the little town of Leukerbad. It's an excellent day, but down here it's about 20 degrees warmer than it is on the top.